What's up, froggers?
Welcome to Ribbiting Conversations, the odd, the oddcast, the podcast where an artist and an engineer talk about movies, TV
Books
shows, that too, and other
and other
stuff. We
shit.
just hang out. So thanks for joining us here on the Lily Pad. Hope you guys are having a good day, and we hope that we can make it a little bit better. So, Goldie, I forgot to say our names. Max, Goldie.
New guy. A toad.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know if he's a toad or a frog?
The
Is it the
warts.
spots?
I think so.
So frogs don't have spots?
This one doesn't.
If any one of you is a biologist, please let us know
Let us know.
if that's an actual difference or if Goldie's just making it up.
Yeah.
In other news,
In other news.
you probably can figure out by the shirt that I'm wearing.
You probably.
If you could even tell what shirt I was wearing, it's
Of
kind
course.
of bunched up before. We just watched the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
We did just do that.
We watched it on Memorial Day in the morning. Like the showing was at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
or 9:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was in the morning.
It's in the morning.
It was almost a private screening.
Almost.
There were like 5 other people in the theater with us.
Yeah, maybe.
Not when we booked the tickets. When we got the tickets, it was.
Well, we didn't get them beforehand. We almost did, and I said, let's just go and get them there. And that's what we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saved the $4 online convenience fee.
Which is a lot.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, when you're spending $20 on a movie, $10 a ticket, $4 convenience fee, it's a big deal.
Also, convenience for who? It's for them.
Well, it's for us, really.
Yeah, but getting it online and not having to hire someone to sell the ticket to you.
No, but it's also to hold the seat in reserve.
Yeah, but we bought the ticket regardless. So I just think that I think it's not right to charge for extra for booking it online.
Well, but they also have processing fees for online payments.
And I don't know why.
Because that, like, just credit card companies.
That's too much.
ACH,
$4
all that
is
stuff.
too much.
Yeah, it's probably an overcharge, but it's normal to charge like a 3% or something like that. But of course, a $4 on a $20 purchase, that's much more than 3%.
Yeah.
But it's normal.
Sure.
So anyways, we watched the movie.
Big pipe, huh?
Big pipe, huh?
Big pipe, huh?
The Anzellans were one of our favorite parts of the movie.
They were the best part of the movie, for sure.
So, let's start with your opinion. What did you think? How did you feel about the movie?
It was a children's movie. I didn't know that it was going to be so geared towards children because the TV show isn't that geared towards children. It's like normal, I felt like. So I thought it was a little strange that it was so family friendly, like child friendly, so blatantly obvious when Rada the Hutt is talking. His first 10 minutes on screen are all like, my father, Jabba the Hutt, I'm not like him. And I'll be free tomorrow when I finish my fight. And after I win my fight tomorrow, I'll be a free man. Not like my father, Jabba the Hutt. And we just kept going. And I was like, that's crazy.
I love Jeremy Allen White, but this was
I did not know that was him.
This was not his best performance, because we know that he can do a lot better.
No, but I don't think it's even on him. I think it's just those were the lines. And they also distorted his voice a little bit. So I don't know what the point is of having him there if he's not going to do a voice himself as a voice actor, right? I'm not saying like when Robert Pattinson does voice acting, because he does whatever he's gonna do. So it's like you don't need the big name, but he's also just good at it. So that's fine. Jeremy Allen White, I was like, why is he here to do a more normal kind of voice for voice acting? And they're gonna distort it.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little like, what's
Although
the
his
point
voice would not have fit Rada the Hutt.
No, I don't. The fighting, Rada the Hutt with his aunt and uncle was the weirdest thing to me. I don't like it. It made me very uncomfortable. It was very strange. The Anzellans in their little spaceship with Grogu, and Grogu's huge in that spaceship. Like, that's uncomfortable. How long were they traveling in space that he was just like, that they were cramped in there? That's crazy. But also when they get back and they go, first round's on me. I love the Anzellans. I thought they were the funniest thing. I know everyone's like, Grogu's so cute, so cute. I wasn't there for Grogu.
The child.
Personally. Yeah. I'm over the hype of Grogu a bit. I'm over the cuteness factor, even though I really loved his red carpet appearances. But the Anzelans still the show
Hmm.
to me.
Well, Grogu's like 70 or 80 years old. He should know how to speak
Not
by now.
yet.
He is.
He was 50 in The Mandalorian. 20 years did not pass. They said he was
I thought it was
50.
more.
Whoa, where's my cup?
I thought it was more than that. Um,
Hold on.
I suppose it's
Oh,
a
this is hot.
little.
This is hot. Oh,
I suppose it's a little late to have a spoiler warning, but spoiler
spoiler
warning.
warning.
Um,
Oh my God.
yeah, we're not gonna deep dive into like the plot of the movie because I don't
Uh-uh.
think the plot was really the main draw of the movie. That said, if you are
Mm,
interested in the plot, it kind of felt like it
that's
was,
what
an arc of episodes, like 3 or 4
that's
episodes
what
of the
I said.
show.
He's copying what I said just now because he didn't say this.
I did not say this
That
because
was my
I felt
opinion.
like it was a complete story.
Oh, then you're
However,
lying now.
no, don't call me a liar. Uh, it was a complete story, but it felt arbitrary, like when it began and when it ended. Like it really did pick up where the show left off, and now it ended, and the show can pick right back up.
I felt like this felt like 3 episodes. Like 3 separate little episodes. It could have been continuous. Of course, would have been continuous.
Hmm.
But that's what it felt like. I don't know why they made a movie. I feel like it would have done better as like another part of the mini series.
Well,
Personally,
in hindsight, for sure, because the movie didn't
sure.
do too well.
But even as what it was, like if it's like I don't know why it needed a movie and not just save that for a couple episodes.
I think it's because they thought that they could make more money.
No, sure, and I get that. I get that it's a business. But I don't know. I
Well, I will say though, I did personally really enjoy it.
It was nice. It was fun.
It felt like Star Wars again, if that makes
Okay.
sense,
That's
because like
good.
the sequel series, episode 7, 8, and 9. Episode 7 still felt like Star Wars, but that's because they basically copied the original Star Wars movie beat
Right.
by beat, just with different characters.
Right.
But they kind of it felt like they strayed away from it, and it didn't really fit the tone of the movies. But this one, I felt like it was a real, adventure. Stuff happened. The characters were very likable. Um, yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
That's good.
They
The
had
music was great.
yes, it's I'm trying to remember
Ludwig
the guy.
Göransson.
Yes,
Yep.
he's an excellent.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
highly recommend that you guys watch it, whether it's in theaters still or if you wait for it to get out on Disney Plus. I think it's worth watching. It is actually like a good movie, straight up. I feel, in addition to being good Star Wars.
High praise.
Yeah, and we need Lucasfilm and Disney to prioritize good Star Wars. Uh, and they did not, unfortunately, did not do too well at the box. Well, I say didn't do too well.
So far.
If it was a lot of other movies making $200 million in box office would be great,
I don't know how they spent so much money. Like that's the thing
but
is
they
like I
spent a
really
lot of
the
money.
more movies that are coming out, and this isn't about Mandalorian and Grogu, but the more movies that are coming out and the more of these numbers that we're getting, the more I'm like, how are they finding enough things to spend this money on? That is
Hmm.
crazy.
Right,
I don't understand how it's costing this much money,
and I think we actually talked
truthfully.
about this in the
The
last
last one?
episode of the podcast, which is like
Maybe.
they keep spending more and more and more money on these projects, but it's not translating to higher quality work.
Not at all. Or more marketing, is it?
Well, Mandalorian and Grogu had a
They had a
ton
ton of
of
marketing,
marketing.
sure, but like at the end of the day, I just don't know if it's like how is marketing costing that much money? How is it costing that much money?
It costs a lot of money to put your stuff on
But it's
TV and on
crazy.
websites and all
It's
that stuff.
crazy money.
Well, I mean, I just think that when you don't have infinity money
Infinity money
and you have some
glitch.
constraints and have to actually think about what you're doing and can't just throw money to solve your problem, you're actually forced to do it, you tend to make a better product. I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but the movie Obsession also came out.
Obsession.
The horror movie.
So here's the thing with that movie is my cousin was asking me to go watch it with her and I felt very bad because I used to love horror, but lately I cannot be watching that kind of suspense. It's very much affecting me. So like for myself I had to be like, "Ooh, that looks so good." have a great time. I cannot go that. Like,
Right.
I tried to ask her to watch a different movie too, but she really liked it. Her friend liked it so much she watched it a second time with her.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's not wild to me because I go to the movies like that.
Yeah, but you are different from the general public. The general public, I feel, doesn't rewatch movies in the theaters.
I watched Spider-Man: Homecoming 3 times, I think, at least.
Yeah, I don't think most people do that. However, so I,
However,
I didn't watch it either, Obsession. But all I saw online was
I
that
saw behind the scenes stuff.
it had a budget of $800,000. Like not even
Wow.
$1 million, the budget of that movie.
No, and their behind the scenes looked really good.
And they made, I think, $175 million. So they made, infinity returns on
Infinity
investment.
returns on investment.
I'm the engineer, guys. I know numbers.
I'm
Um,
just repeating words because Loki, we started recording 2 minutes in, and my mind is blank right now in the front of my head. I don't know what
in
just
the back of
happened.
your head too, the middle.
No, no, like the front feels like heavy right now. Like I could go.
The
You know what I
stickers are
mean?
sucking at your brain too.
If you guys can even see, if they couldn't see the stickers, you just ruined it for me.
They could see it.
They can't this. Okay, now they can see this one, but I wasn't showing it. I'm looking at you. See,
Hmm.
see how that works
You have one right here.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's bothering me here.
But
I don't really
anyways, so
know.
so that's the point.
That's because I
Up
upped my medication on something this weekend, and I regret it because this started happening.
right. So
Right?
again, we didn't watch the movie,
We did not.
but they had an
But
incredibly limited budget, and they were very successful with it, and everyone likes it.
we just had this conversation about heated rivalry.
Rated Rivalry.
Heated rivalry. We just had this
Mm-hmm.
conversation. Okay, as long as we're all aware of that.
Yeah, Heated Rivalry was one, but I mean, sticking with the horror theme, right? Like
Horror.
Blair Witch Project. That movie was made for basically zero
Mm.
dollars.
Yeah, but that's like a classic. Like everyone's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it
nothing.
invented
It's
the
not
found.
modern to like compare to.
Well, no, I think it's still worth comparing.
I don't know.
It's not that old. It's not like a 90s or 80s or 70s movie.
Oh,
It was in the 2000s.
okay.
And my
Uh,
point being that I think the budget for that movie was even less. It was like $50,000. They spent nothing.
it is that, but even back then, movies did not cost this much.
No, but they still cost, in the tens of millions of dollars, not the hundreds of millions of dollars. But
That's
it
a
was
very big difference to make so shortly.
I agree. I mean, inflation's crazy and everyone lost
Crazy.
the ability to do cost control of
Cost
everything.
control.
Not just movies. Like even like civil
No,
infrastructure
yeah.
projects, they got wildly expensive.
I thought you were gonna say like life in general, like groceries.
Well, life in general since then probably doubled. If you add up all the inflation over the last decade or so, it probably most things doubled in price.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but some things in particular, like making a movie, building a bridge, that kind of stuff, it more than doubled in that time frame. And I don't quite know why, other than people with a lot of money don't know how to spend that money effectively.
Okay.
Um, but anyways, this is just back to the point of like when you're doing entertainment, sometimes spending less money and forcing yourself to be more creative with telling your story, you end up with a better product.
On that note, we were watching Daredevil Born Again. We finished Daredevil Born Again
Season
season
two.
2, and we're watching The Punisher in the meantime while we wait for season 3. I don't know when that's coming
Well,
out.
the original, like the Netflix series Punisher that came out after Daredevil season two.
Mm-hmm.
So not the new Punisher. Um, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's a 50-minute short
I don't know
movie.
what it is.
So not the new thing that just came out like 2 weeks ago.
I've been seeing a lot of Daredevil Born Again behind the scenes though on online, and I've been seeing a lot of like they went on Hot Ones together, things like that. Um, I'm a big fan. I like watching that stuff. I just showed Max a video of Michael Gandolfini going around asking questions, and it's the funniest thing ever. He just went to Charlie Cox and he was like, "Have you heard of New York before this show?" Funny questions. He went, I don't know the name of who plays Kingpin, but he was like, what percentage of your characters are bald? And all he did was repeat the question. He didn't answer it.
Well, it's
Um,
Vincent D'Onofrio.
yes. But yeah, Karen Page. So, what's your favorite page of any book ever?
That's a funny
They
question.
were funny questions. It really got me. I like that a lot.
Hmm.
Um,
And sometimes that's better marketing than the actual marketing.
yeah,
When you have the actors just are known to be good or funny people and
getting
they
to know
post
them
getting
also
to know
in the
them,
age
getting
of
to see
social
some behind
media.
the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
Social
it's
yeah,
fun.
social media, it's fun.
I keep seeing a lot of the guy who plays Poindexter. He's super into it. Like
In what way?
like he is like a nerd about the show and the comics and he loves that shit. So all of his interviews that I've been seeing are very serious. He's like he takes it seriously and
He's
they
a
already
method
showed
actor.
pictures of him on set for now that they're shooting.
Hmm.
Um so we know he's in the third season. I really like him. But yeah, he takes it like he's very I don't know, I don't want to say like actory or like method or anything like that. But
Well, he can't be too method.
no, of course, of course.
Otherwise
But
he'd be
like I
beating
don't see him
people up.
joking around about it. He's just like very passionate about this project, it seems, which is very nice to see.
Yeah,
He's
when
a
people
big
care, it's
fan. He's a
good.
big fan of it. But yeah. Um yeah, and I really like Daredevil. There's something I the blind so many jokes about the blindness also because like then I saw the clip from Spider-Man where he's in that clip for like 2 seconds. You know
Hmm.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
when he catches the
He
thing.
catches the brick and they go, "How'd you do that?" He goes, "I'm a really good lawyer."
It's funny.
Great. Matt Murdock is very suave. Um,
Charlie Cox plays him very well.
he really does. I haven't seen Charlie Cox in anything else,
I like all
but
the actors
yeah,
in the Daredevil. I think they all fit the character really well. Of
yeah.
course, Vincent D'Onofrio, he's a great Kingpin.
Mm.
It's not possible to have a Kingpin that matches the comics because you cannot find like an 8 foot tall, 400 pound dude. Like that doesn't
Weight,
exist.
weight is a crazy concept. That is people's weight because okay, hold on, I'm going somewhere because the way that men don't know how much women weigh is crazy. Saying like if you're like 130, like you must be huge is like that's a crazy thing to say because women are not like 110. That's one, right? So then on the flip side, I feel like I'm good at guessing. I think most women are pretty good at guessing men's weights. Women are harder to guess because different distributions of things and everything like that. Um, but guys, I can't imagine sometimes in thinking about how much someone weighs. I was out today at breakfast with a guy who was 6'2", 205 pounds. I did ask. The concept of being 205 pounds is very hard to wrap my head around
Hmm.
in general.
But he's 200 pounds because he's fit.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah.
But that's like a crazy, like it's very reasonable, and that was my guess. Anyways, I was like, he's got to be at least 190, tops 220. That was my guess.
So you hit it.
I I'm very good at guessing the
He
weights.
was exactly in your median.
Yes, the concept though of weighing that much is crazy to me. And standing next to him, I'm like, you're only a foot taller than me, but it's like huge. The
Hmm.
difference actually feels huge. So that's crazy to me. Um, where why? Oh, 400 pound kingpin.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, but Poindexter, that guy Wilson is his name. His name is Wilson.
The actor's
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
actor's name. I forgot his last name. Uh, in his suit especially because you can I don't know he's so muscular and thick, right? And so is Charlie Cox, but Charlie Cox is like 5'10", but Poindexter is like over 6 feet. He must weigh 220.
Sure.
He-Man, Nicholas Galitzine, he talked I saw because it's He-Man's about to come out, so I saw a lot of press stuff going on, like I'm seeing it.
Okay.
He had to bulk and he was talking about how hard it is to eat so much to bulk. Because he's only 6 feet. He's not that tall. He wore things in his shoes to make him look even taller during, which is fine.
Hmm.
Um, he's enormous in this movie, and he was like, I've never been to a gym before this. Like it was, I he's just a tall guy who's like naturally lean. When he did Red, White, and Royal Blue and other things,
Hmm.
the idea of you, he was not like a gym guy. Now for He Man, he had to really bulk up. He was like the cut between doing 5,000 calories a day of bulking to 2,000 to cut is like Felt like
Crazy.
my body was shutting down for a second. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's actually a crazy thing. And he got he got giganormous for that role. And the pictures when those were coming out while he was bulking last year were like
Mm-hmm.
giganormous,
Yeah, like I wonder how much, the
giganormous.
Marvel actors have to eat. Like Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, how much
A
did they have to eat when
lot.
they were at their peak physicality for
Hugh
those
Jackman
roles?
talked about eating a lot. He's also on roids though. I think. I feel like
Hugh
he was
Jackman
open
is
about
also,
it.
I
I
think,
don't know.
smaller than those two.
No, he's like 6'2".
Hugh Jackman is that
Yeah,
tall?
yeah.
I thought it was
He's a
shorter.
tap dancing, singing freak. I love Hugh Jackman. I'm like actually, I love Hugh Jackman. I have
Hmm.
a jacket of Hugh Jackman. I love him.
Well, but I think
He got
about the NBA
shredded.
players all the time, which we are recording this prior to Game One of the 2026 NBA
It's
Finals.
tonight.
It's tonight. Um, but I think about the NBA players all the time because you look at a player like Wembanyama, right? And he's 7'5". He's very skinny. He's
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the
he-
concept is crazy.
yeah, he's not like freakishly skinny. It's just that he looks skinnier than he actually is because he's so tall. But in order for him
He's
to
crazy.
fill out, like how much would he have to
Okay,
eat?
but he's 7'5", you said? He has the appetite.
I don't know if he
He has
does.
the capacity. You have to. You have to have the capacity. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, like you gotta have the capacity. This was today. This was the guy's
Mm,
second breakfast this morning.
yeah, their bodies are machines to burn calories. That's
Yes,
that's their job.
like he's gotta have that capacity for it. It's crazy concept.
Hmm.
My mom was just talking about how my mom,
Yeah,
our mom was just talking to me about how our dad will never really be able to gain weight. He
that's
eats
not
whatever
true.
he wants. He does not really gain weight. Our dad says that he wants to be a fat grandpa. He keeps saying that.
He
Now there's
won't be.
another thing happening that's preventing him from doing that. But the fat part is like I don't
The
know
other thing is the
why.
becoming a grandpa part.
Yeah, we're not in that stage of
We're
life, you
missing a
guys.
few steps.
Yeah. Which I said the other day to some family, because they were telling me that she regretted having her kids so late, that she should have had them like in her late 20s instead of her early 30s. And she said something to me, and I went, not yet. And then someone else, oh, no, no. Um, what's it called? I said, well, I'm missing the husband part. And her brother in law was like, they're overrated. You don't need that. Girl, I kind of do for this part of the process.
Technically, you
I
don't.
don't need a husband, however,
It would be preferred.
preferably,
Yeah.
or even a man, I would need that part. I'm not gonna pay extra money for in vitro when you get that shit for free on the street. That sounded
It,
way grosser than I
you
meant
can even
it.
get paid to do it.
That's disgusting. What?
That's the next logical line from what you just said.
Huh? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. That was gross. That was gross. But anyways, point being, the concept of weight, is that what we're still talking
Yeah.
about? Because what's it called?
And you were saying that our dad can't
Because
get fat, and that's not true.
but
He's just good at
he can gain 10 pounds. He can't gain more than
because
that
he's
because
good at limiting himself.
no, it's not limiting. It's listening to your own body. He's good
Yeah.
at like he eats chocolate cake and all that shit all the fucking time and bread all the time. But then he's also just like, I'm not that hungry now, or I really want salad. I really want salad. But it's never in a concept of like being skinny or limiting yourself or not being hungry. That man is never going hungry.
No,
Like,
and he's not on a diet. He's
no,
just good at
never.
he's just good at like when his body tells him you're
He's just
full.
in tune with it
Right.
exactly. So he's never going to gain weight like that because he has a good metabolism and he's just not going to gain that weight.
Right.
Some people are built like that. We are not built like that. I think our little brother is built like that, low key. Look, genuinely. I think he's built like that. And I've said this for a while. He eats whatever they eat. They bag like monster amounts of gummies.
That's not true. He does, not me.
Y'all too. You both. Max was getting upset that our brother was eating all the gummies. So he was like, I have to eat these gummies or they're going to run out. We could just buy more gummies.
No, but that's fucked up.
Also, Max was not partaking in the gummy eating one of these nights. And then he got up and took the gummies from our brother and put them away. and he's still complaining to me about it.
Actually, dead ass.
Yes, Max. Oh my god. No, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Those are my
But yeah.
gummies.
Oh, my gummies is crazy. They're fighting over gummies.
This is a capitalist country.
But yeah,
Well, what else
next
is coming out soon that we're looking forward to? House of the Dragon season 3.
season 3 is coming out.
Ooh, for us,
Ooh,
Avatar, the Blue People Avatar.
the blue
Number
people.
3, obviously it came out in like December, but
We
we did
just
not watch
rewatched the
it.
first two.
Yeah, we didn't rewatch, or we didn't watch it when it was in theaters.
Yeah.
So for us, we were waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
and it should be dropping soon.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's exciting. I just saw that Read It Rivalry is going to come out next April.
that's still a little while.
Yeah, duh.
Uh,
Duh. I'm about to finish Assassin's Blade from the Throne of Glass series. Um, Usually I've been trying to read at night because I have a whole night routine, you guys. You have no idea. I have a whole night routine. So I read at night like a chapter or two or something like that. But I'm at the end of the book and it's also like intense. And so I don't want to read this at night now. I want to read it now. Well, now that we're not going to be watching Punisher tonight because they're going to watch the game, I guess I'll finish the book tonight because it's a little much to like go to sleep and have those dreams. Do you know what dream I had last night? Actually, where are you in the book first? And then I'll tell you my dream.
Page 0.
Amazing. He's on Era of Fire.
Yeah,
I'm 2 full books ahead of him now, which is upsetting. I just bought a series called Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. So I think I might just have to literally take a break and read those 3 things for my own work purposes while Max catches up. Because I don't want to read the whole series without you, dude.
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna lose track of where I am or where even what you read so we can't even talk about it.
mm-hmm.
Someone tell him to read. It's been a while.
I know. I'll get to it.
Anyways, you wanna know my dream?
Sure.
We were on the run somewhere. I don't know what was happening, but it was like people shooting guns, and it was like like that scene in the Maze Runner, the third one or something. They're in the warehouse and they're running away.
I
Okay,
never watched it, so.
it's like that kind of vibe, right? And our mommy. Sorry, we're Latino. Mommy turned into a bunny. I don't know how that happened, like a rabbit.
Okay.
Okay, but also she got trapped in cement, so we were like stuck for a second and they were shooting at us and we were like trying to get away, and the only thing we could do that I thought to do, right, because everyone's freaking out, we didn't know what to do, dead ass, was like hammer away at the cement that was drying on her, which ended up also cutting off her leg. But like I'm telling, like tendons, like I was looking at the bone and the muscles and the tendons and ligaments of everything of her missing bunny leg, getting her out of that, and then we ran on our way.
You know why I think you had that dream?
Why?
The Punisher?
The
Because
cement? Nah.
they literally threw the guy in the cement
That was
truck.
that was episodes ago. That was days ago already.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. That was not the last episode.
It wasn't the last episode, but it was the first.
But we
The
didn't
last
watch
episode.
last night.
The last episode was episode 2.
We did not watch last night. No. No. Why did she turn into a rabbit?
No, that's different. But the cement thing,
Who were we running from?
I don't know, the Punisher.
No.
I also had a weird dream last night. It was a drone, like an aircraft drone, that was AI powered, and it freed itself from human control. So it started flying around and shooting people, and it tracked onto us. And for some reason, the POV of my dream switched from like watching the drone to like from inside the drone, like seeing how the computer was thinking. And it was like, you know how those scenes in Star Wars, it's like the pilot's looking at the screen that they have in front of them, and it's like the projection of where the ship in front of them is, and then it goes, and this is like when you shoot,
Yeah, yeah, the
it's like
auto
locked
lock.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was like it locking on to us,
Terrible.
but it wasn't like the Star Wars screen. It
Yeah.
was it was just a 2D thing, like a graph, and it was like projected like where it has to be, and then where you would have to shoot the missile to like make it go that direction.
Mm.
So it was like moving the line up and down, and then when it lined up, it shot, and then I woke up.
Okay. That's strange. for
Mm-hmm.
sure. When I have dreams, low key, I always am seeing it like in the video game mode where like I can see myself.
Like third person.
Yeah, a lot of the time like that. I get weird dreams all the time though. Like every night I get nightmares. Like it's a whole thing. I get sleep paralysis. My worst sleep paralysis that I like the most memorable was it was so many years ago already. But it was like, a weird slender gray-skinned figure that was like almost 2D but not in the corner, right? And then like you go back to sleep or whatever, and then it's like on the other side, and then it's a little bit closer, and then it's over the bed, and then it was like directly like leaning over me like a C shape, okay, but like in my face, and like you can't breathe, all the things happening. For some reason, in my head, I knew that it was Ari Aster, the director and writer of Hereditary.
Okay.
I've never seen a picture of that man, but it was Ari Aster,
I have no idea what he looks like.
a regular Jewish guy. I believe he's Israeli. I don't even know. But that was it.
Okay. That's
Ari
interesting.
Aster was my sleep paralysis demon, the
You
most
really wanted to be
memorable.
scouted by him.
I guess so. I really love Midsummer. But yeah, no, that shit's crazy, dude.
If only our sleep paralysis demon was an
The
Anzellan.
Don Zellens. That was funny. Big pipe, huh? Oh, what a good movie. What a great line, that one. That was the best part of the whole movie. They had some other good little notes, funny little things, but that's also from the TV show. The no squeezy,
Mm-hmm.
bad baby.
Yeah, but in the
That was a
show,
really bad impression, you guys. I'm sorry. I did a really much better one earlier.
I thought it was fine.
It wasn't.
But in the
I'm
show,
out of it,
it's
you
almost
guys.
always Babu Frick.
Babu Frick.
And
No
Babu Frick was
squeezy.
not in this movie. It's four
No.
other Anzellans.
Yeah.
I don't remember their names, but the Star Wars like official Instagram channel posted them all.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been watching a lot of sea lion content also.
Sea
Max
lions are the
really loves that
funniest
shit.
animal on earth.
My God. That was funny though. We've
Yeah.
been really liking those. We're also trying to get more into BTS right now.
We?
Yes. We're armies. We
I'm
are
being I'm
Jin.
being involuntarily conscripted into the army.
We are
She's
Jin's
drafting me.
biases, but we are also Jungkook biases. Um, fun fact about Jungkook, give me one.
His head is always empty.
Head empty, no thoughts.
I'll give you another one. He always wears the toe socks.
I love toe socks, you guys. I've been wearing them for years, like since high school. I love that shit. So that really, I felt like spiritually connected to Jungkook when I saw that. He loves banana milk. You're not gonna say that part? That's the best part.
That's the best. Okay.
That's one of the best parts. Banana milk.
I thought your best part was the toe socks.
Toe socks is very good. That was like a spiritual connection, though.
Okay.
Banana milk is just like, ah, you know.
What if I
What
want
if
Rap Monster to be my
Rap
bias?
Monster? Okay,
I still don't. I,
it's
I
easy to have Namjoon Rap Monster as your bias because he's the one who speaks English, so there's the most accessible content for us.
well, what I was gonna say was that I still cannot. I don't know what they all look like. So
I will be honest, it was very hard for me to start to learn because J Hope and Jimin, I could not stop getting them confused. That was really hard for me.
it took me a long time
Oh my god, to memorize the Stray Kids.
to memorize who was who in Stray Kids.
The ones that I kept getting confused at first with Stray Kids, already years ago, guys. I'm like a stay for a long time. Was Ian and Lino, because there was moments where they have like the same haircut and stuff like that. So that gets a little confusing. I feel like Sungmin and Han, just because it's like the oval shaped face with a similar haircut as well.
I kept confusing Felix and Changbin.
No.
I'm
Oh my
joking.
god. See, I'm gonna slap his
They're the two
you
most
don't even
different looking
know. Like
ones in the band.
I was getting ready. I was gonna pause this shit and we were gonna have a stern talking to. Oh my god, that actually really,
Upset you?
yeah.
That was a point. It's the
Hold
two
on, my
most
blood.
different looking ones.
Ah, Felix being in the Adidas commercial for the World Cup now has me gagged. It's so funny to me that it's just a bunch of soccer players and Felix. That's very funny.
By the way,
By
guys,
the way,
which countries are you rooting for? I just spit all over my arm. Which countries are you rooting for in the World Cup, and why are they going to come in second to Argentina?
actually, I've heard around that a lot of people don't think that Argentina is gonna win.
Well, of course not. Everyone likes their own
Oh,
country.
okay, yeah. It's different to like it and to think like they're gonna win. You know what I mean?
Well, there's 48 teams.
I wouldn't know about that.
It's going to be the biggest World Cup in terms of like the number of games, number of
Size.
teams ever.
Mm.
It's
Wow.
48 teams. It's usually
Wow.
30, or but in the past it was 32. So it's a much bigger tournament now. And there's a lot of very good teams. Like Argentina is the
Obviously.
favorite coming into the tournament,
Of course.
but you have a bunch of other like Spain, France,
España? Yeah.
España, yeah.
España.
Uh, People always say England, but
Come on now.
but they never are.
England.
Uh, Americans for some reason think that the U.S. is going to do well.
Crazy.
Um, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we'll see.
We'll see.
It starts in 3 weeks.
I'm gonna miss one of the games. I have to go to one of my besties' weddings in Nebraska, and I'm gonna miss the game. I'm actually a little sad about it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You don't need to cry. Okay.
I'm ready to take a nap.
Stop, because I am too, and I'm trying to like pull through for this right now because I really annoyed Max about. I really annoyed Max about filming for days now because it's been like a hassle. We haven't had much time.
She literally made me take
When
time
we
off
do,
work for this.
when we do have time, he always says no. It's we've been busy. Like it's been hard to like schedule because we didn't even post last weekend, I think. So I really pushed Max, and then as soon as we sat down here, my brain turned off.
It's okay.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Our little brother set the microwave on fire today. He wanted to talk about it. Is he free?
No, I don't think so. It sounds like he's in a Zoom call.
I can't hear anything. He's typing.
He just got out of a Zoom call then. Anyways,
Anyways,
saying that he set the microwave on fire.
he put a paper towel in the microwave for a minute.
A paper towel with a piece of bread.
Yeah, but the paper towel is what caught fire, not the bread.
Right,
I didn't know that.
right. Because I don't think he wet it.
I don't know. Regardless, a whole minute.
Yeah, a minute was way too much.
It was
But
crazy.
I'm saying there were multiple steps.
Multiple steps.
And yeah, so our kitchen smells like smoke
The whole
right
place
now.
smells like smoke. It's kind of terrible. And one of the only times that our parents are not here in the daytime, like both of them, because our dad works from home and our
Hmm.
mom chills.
But also, it's been raining all day, so like
Yeah.
we can't just leave the windows open the whole
Mm-hmm.
time because like water will get in.
There's a hole in the ceiling in my room right now, and when it rains, two droppies fall on the floor routinely.
Are we just venting about like the problems? This is
Yeah,
all the shitty things happening
all
to
the
us
shitty
right
things
now.
happening right now. What else?
Nothing really.
Nothing. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to think of if anything else happened that I can share. That would be appropriate.
Yeah. I If you have something to say, just
No, go
say it.
ahead. Go ahead, girl.
No, because I was gonna. You go.
No, go ahead, girl.
I was gonna say I think that's it.
Oh, he was wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to briefly talk about this series that I've been doing on my TikTok that you should go follow, you guys, Goldie Kyle. Um, and what's it called? Ah, but you should follow this series. Um, I don't know how to even explain what I'm doing. Basically, I met a guy last summer in a really crazy way, a firefighter. Hey, comment if you want to hear about this and we'll get into it. It was crazy actually. We went on a date, fine date, nothing. We had a good time, but I didn't think it was going anywhere. So, left it alone, whatever. Then I was talking about it on my TikTok because my TikTok is like new. So I told like a dating story that did really well. So I started just like telling more of those things. And so I told this one, and a lot of people had something to say about it. And they were like, very curious about him. He had like low key no hobbies, no social media, no nothing. And that was like crazy. So he just wasn't aware of things, not like just because he's detached from it, not for any. lack of intelligence or anything. And he's very like quiet, stoic type. So whatever. So I already had questions. I write books. That's what I do. So I already used like that meet cute for my rom com that I'm writing and working on and whatever. So I also just had questions anyways because I was like, wow, like I really wonder, like that's a really good thing for a book, whatever. And with all these comments, I ended up reaching out to him again and we went for breakfast today so I could ask him a bunch of questions about that, about his hobbies and everything, and if he's done like what has changed. It's been almost a year exactly. It's crazy. Anyways, but I agree. We should wrap this up. So if you guys want to know about that and all the things that he said and that have been happening, follow my TikTok and comment, and we can talk about it next time.
All right.
All right, froggers.
On that note, thanks for hanging out with us on the lily pad.
Leap, laugh, love. Sorry about the sleepy time vibes. Honestly, I feel half asleep.
It's okay. Maybe they do too. Maybe we'll put them to sleep.
Ooh,
On that note,
on that note, froggers,
take care. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you guys next time.
we'll